Welcome to another Field of Glory 2 historical battle. This is Lechfeld, 955. I had the Frankish army, Marozanaki, I think my opponent's name was. Probably getting that wrong. So, he's got the Magyar army, so horse archers, some Slavic vassal infantry, so irregular foot, essentially. And I've got lancers and some Slav cavalry of my own, I suppose, light spear cavalry, lancers, and then defensive spearmen. So he can shoot me to bits, but I can more effectively push into melee contact. We'll shift our infantry skirmishers over to go and at least assist our cavalry a little bit. And I'm going to just push my foot forward. We'll be down 100 POA charging light spear with defensive spearmen. But if we successfully tank the impact, we'll be substantially up in the melee. So we'll take the cavalry a little bit slow so the archers can arrive. Head to the right. Next turn. We can take a bit of punishment while we wait for our light archers to arrive. And reinforcements to fill out the center. Here, probably going to have to clash immediately. We do have numbers here. Might be worth sending, 3 or 4 units to fight them and send the rest forward. Let's get over the damn stream first. That hinders our movement and it strips us of our lance POA after all. Next turn. Just forcing him to turn before shooting. So it'll make his fire at least a little bit less effective. Okay, in the meantime, we can start setting up charges. It's fine. I think that's where we're going to have trouble on the left. start inching forward, but I really would like to wait to engage these until I can bring up my light archers. Next turn, see if we disrupt at all. Oof. Worried about that unit. Nope. Okay, good. Hold, please. Please hold. Alright. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, once... Yeah, now that they're here, we need to push into contact. Otherwise, we will be looking at disruption from fire. That being said, why don't we... We'll stay out of bow shot, but shift over to a threatening position. These two will keep covering the flank, and our light archers will start making their way over there to support. Right. Meantime, you're just going to have to be late, as we now must get to work. Don't like having those gaps, but he's going to be hard pressed to take advantage of them. The irregular foot aren't going to do too hot engaging our defensive spearmen. Push them off. Okay. Here we do have some hope of catching them out. They'll evade. And then we can catch them. Great. You push into contact. We don't get the lance POA because it's not open, but we do get a height advantage of 25. Here, we can get an auto drop. They hold firm. Not hugely surprising. Let's switch command to you. Do get lance impact here. They evade successfully. What about here? They stand. Interesting. We will. Too bad. That was deeply underwhelming. Flank guards can wait. Alright, and general engagement should follow next turn. Next turn. You'll have to cover against that. Didn't. Alright then, don't mind if I do. Shouldn't have charged me. My defensive spearmen be down 100 charging the light spears, but in melee, steady spears have swordsmen. These are already 50%, so they only get 25. And they're lightly protected, and they're medium foot, so it's not going to be a very nice fight for them. Yeah, that's more what I was expecting. Here we'll force contact. Good. You might need to cover that gap. Slowly make your way over, and there. It's not ideal. It's not ideal. You move. Zone. Okay. Prepare to assist, and how are we going to do this? Not like that. Stay out of bow shot for one more turn while we get positioned. Bit isolated. That's probably just gonna have to be okay. Okay. And here. Hold firm. Need to not get run down by lights. There. This way, if he charges, it'll count as not open terrain. We're in open. We'd be charging from the not open stream. All right. Next turn. Still no breaks for either side. Okay, they're piling on. Going for a head-on instead of taking the extra time to attempt to set up a flank. There's upsides and downsides to that way of doing things. But I would have waited for the flank. Very good. Now we get shot at. It's a bit unfortunate. That could maybe open an opportunity if we don't get zoned out here, which we don't. Could have been worse. Here, push him away, and just going for impact. It's not ideal, but the more time we spend in melee, the less time we spend being shot at. Shift over, give him a little push, and then no. If you go here, then you can charge from that direction, which does us no good. Push away, and away, and away. Nice. Oh, yes, yes. Get behind the foot. Get into close charge range there. Shove him for a break. Guess not. Defensive spearmen don't have anything going for their charge, really. We have a flank set up here if he doesn't come back and zone us out. Not that we're going to need it. Cut off any attempt to prevent that flank, right? Or, yeah, do so. Push back to contact. Here, zone out that cavalry. Set up a drop there. Outnumbered 2-1 here, but we've got the POAs, so we can at least hold on until rescue arrives, in theory. Maybe not. Here, keep them distracted. That's all you need to do. Push them off. No? About a frag. Guess not. Go for the catch. So close. Set up a drop. Yeah, that is where we need you. Okay, a good turn. Next turn. Rally, good thing we set up that flank. Excellent. Bounce that, I think. Oh no. Lucky us. Do they hold? Yep. Oh, that is a little bit unpleasant. Well, the right's gonna fall apart, but that's okay. They just need to delay. In fact, what if you just drive them away and then end up... No. No, they don't want to do that. Okay. Not bad. Let's shift over so if they charge, maybe we can keep pushing them along. Meantime, go for impact. Was not very impressive. What about here? Again, unimpressive. Set up a flank if he doesn't zone me in. Go for the drop. Good. Do they disrupt? They frag. Go for the break. Evade. Mistakes were made. They shouldn't have evaded there. Yeah. Nice. Push on. Break them. Should have been engaging here first. In the event, it didn't matter. Good. Go for that drop. Interesting. Nowhere to evade to. They're pocketed. Break. Good. Push on. Force a drop? No, so we're going to have to keep holding out against the odds with these units. Nice, nice. Good. They're gonna survive until rescue arrives, I think. You'll get shot at. Sorry. Force break. And pursue could catch them out. We're lucky. No, but that is nicely set up. Okay, get the drop. Did he forget to move those? I think he might have. Well, I'm not so nice that I won't try to take advantage. Wish they'd gone that way. You can probably just stand there and get shot at, right? We might frag if we do that. This is paradoxically safer. Okay, looking good. Next turn should be close to a conclusion. Bounced by the lance impact. Ugh. Right, let's see what that does. Okay. Take a risk? Let's do it. Good. Again. And away. No need to get shot up and broken. You're dead. Maybe they'll rally. Maybe. Go for drop. If we charge here, we might get lucky and pursue into... No. That's alright. Drop. Presumably we'll break here. Hold firm. Do... Interesting. Okay, fair enough. Do you hold? For now. In that case, why don't we move towards a flank? Go for impact, evade, and we catch him out. Very good. Fragged, fall back. Huh. Okay, we'll just go ahead. Fragged. And fragged. And threaten them with a charge then. Better yet, just turn. Shove him off map. Not quite. That should be game though. And that's game. So I don't think did anything wrong on like a big macro level. But in terms of individual unit interactions, shouldn't have charged with the medium foot. The only chance they had against this heavy foot was by standing on the defensive spearmen, get 0 POA when charging, light spear get 100, so he had a good chance of disrupting me, or at least bouncing me off. If he disrupted me, then he could at least get his full 50 swordsman POA. When these spears are steady, he only got 25 swordsman POA, then minus, 12 for lightly protected. It's a massacre. So if he could have stood me off and then maybe shifted some of the cavalry that was in the center, kind of shooting arrows into my infantry to ultimately break one unit, if he'd peeled those off to the wings, maybe then he could have broken up and routed my lancers, or at least driven enough of them off to get a few units of cavalry behind the foot. That would have been a dangerous situation. That said, I do think, having played it, that this is probably a tough match for the Nomads. So good game. Till next time.